yan na yung mga ating mga kaibigan. Andyan pa rin ba kayo? May mga nangyayari pa rin sa ating bansa. Nakakalimutan nyo na yata yung mga drama sa ating politika. Sa daming drama, I think na naging, ano ba tawag dyan? Desensitized na ang tao. Of course, alam nyo, nako po, kahapon nagkaroon ng new plot twist or new development sa Twisted Plot. At mukhang magre-retire. Magre-retire na daw si Tatay Digong. Mukhang for good na yan. Mukhang for good. I mean, let's always be very clear dun sa caveats natin. Mukhang wala na, hindi na siya tatakbong Senate. So, yung dream team daw na si Arroyo yung Speaker of the House, si Tatay yung Senate President, si Sara yung Vice President, si Bongbong Marcos. Mukhang medyo jumbled na yung dream team plan na yan ng mga iba dyan. Ano nang mangyayari kay Tatay ngayon? So, obviously, alam natin na may interest talaga siya to stay in power in one way or another. Let's just be honest. The Philippines is not a very hospitable place for ex-presidents. No, I think I would say second to South Korea, napaka-hostile ang Pilipinas sa mga ex-presidents. Kung alam niyo yung nangyari sa South Korea, of course, Myung Bak, Park Geun-hye, I can go on and on with different presidents na in prison on corruption charges or other related charges or still under investigation. So, mukhang, you could say Philippines is the second most hostile place sa mga ex-presidents. Tingnan mo naman yung nangyari sa past three presidents. Erap, Arroyo, and the late President Aquino. All of them face one way or another political harassment or legal harassment and persecution, among others. So, if you're President Duterte, medyo mag-iisip ka, especially with the cloud of International Criminal Court investigation hovering over the horizon, with the, alam natin, di ba, ang dami nangyari. Meron pa tayong mga investigations about Farmali, etc., etc. We're not saying the President is involved directly in one or another, but we're saying, if you're the President, you're gonna worry about what's gonna come up next, especially with everything that has been happening. So, ngayon, mukhang wala si Tatay sa eksena. So, parang ito nangyari from na Duterte for years and years to Duterte, nako po, panalo na, shoe-in na yung father and daughter. Ngayon, Duterte. Wala tayong Duterte or anointed successor of the president in the contention for the presidency and succession. So, if there were any discussions about potential engineering of a succession plan, all of that is out of the window. And guess what? I already wrote about that months ago. Basahin niyo mga sinulat ko sa Nikkei Asia. Basahin niyo yung sinulat ko sa Inquirer, among others. I've been saying this. No? Na all mga si Tatay Digong, super popular forever and ever and ever. Like, let's see. Pag medyo patapos na yung termino, let's see how things are gonna turn out. Especially, as people get to realize, yung positive of authoritarian populism, especially with the pandemic and all of the incompetencies and all that have been exposed, But, yun nga eh. So, what are the options for President Duterte moving forward? What are the options for President Duterte moving forward? Kaya immediately I said, well, wag natin kalimutan, November 15 is not the final day for substitution. Kasi may nagsabi, by November 15, alam na po natin anong mangyayari sa substitution. And of course, December 15, supposedly, meron na tayong final list ng mga presidential candidates, etc. na mukhang madidelay dahil sa mga latest nangyari. Wait na, medyo mag-vlogger effect ako, inom-inom kunyari. Alam mo yung mga vloggers na parang kunyari, this is just a random moment, let's just video that. Medyo mag-ganon tayo kunyari. No, but seriously, habol ako. Ako, tinitago ko rin yung eyebags ko dito. Wait lang. Kasi tina-transcribe ko rin yung interview namin ni Yorme. Nakita niyo naman, ang tagal nung interview, di ba? Ang tagal. Kumbaga, pa yan? Nako po, ang tagal nung interview namin. So, I had to transcribe it also for some international publications para may direct quotations and all. And of course, you have to, for purposes of clarity and brevity. So, yun, hanggang 2 a.m., nag-transcribe na ako. Parang 3,000 words lampas yung, yung, parang yung brief version, But anyways, cute naman pa rin tayo. Even, ganyan. Gusto niya yung ko. Hindi yata pink to peach to Ito yata pink. By the way, this is Barcelona FC. So this is basketball. I'm sorry, that's a Madrid accent. This is Barcelona, right? So wag tayo magana dyan. Don't get too much ahead of yourself na nakaganyan tayo. This is my football side. Alright? Okay. Yan, yun tayo. Medyo ano pa eh. Para mawala ng konti ng... Hindi, yung eye bags di mawala. Pero at least yung ano... Yan. Okay. Saan po tayo? Yes. We are on the issue of substitution. Nako po! So, alam natin, actually, there was a resolution, if I'm not mistaken, back in September 2018, 10-4-20 resolution ng COMELEC, if I'm not mistaken, ipopost ko yan sa baba mamaya, na parang pwede pa mag-substitution until midday of election. At I think at some point, before the 2019 elections, pwede ka mag-substitute midday of election if parehas kayo ng family name and potentially mag-apply yan even if nag-withdraw lang. No? But I think there was... No, I don't think. I saw in the news na mukhang na-revisit yan. So, to make sure ha, kasi di tayo marites dito, seryoso po tayong tao, nag-aaral po tayo, nagre-research po tayo, hindi naman tayo perfecto. Of course, we don't always get it right, but we try to, do our naman due diligence. So, kahapon, tinag ko over Twitter, si James Jimenez, yung spokesman ng COMELEC, no? One of the, yung mga regulars dyan sa COMELEC na, alam mo naman, di ba, sa ating birokrasya, papalit-palit yung mga tao. So, tinanong ko si James, no, ano ba talaga? So, meron bang opening for President Duterte to do a substitution on the midday of election, no? Is that possible? So, let's be very clear. Pwede ka mag-substitute midday of election. So, next year pa to, ha? If paras kayo ng family name. Now, the question is, what are the grounds for substitution? Because initially there was a version, not this election cycle, but previously, whereby it allowed even for withdrawal. So parang yung nangyari sa November 15, pwede mo extend pa all the way to May, no? But, just to be clear, no, tinanong natin, kasi alam natin na revisit yan at naging mas strict na yung grounds. So tinanong ko basa natin ha. Naku po, sa dami natin na tweet. Hindi ko na mahanap. Ayan, dito ko lang pinost naman sa basa natin. So, ayan, tinanong ko si James Jimenez, ano po yung grounds for, substitution on the midday of election, of course, provided same yung family name. So, ito yung sinabi ni, James Jimenez. Andyan yan, pinost ko rin natin dito, i-post ko ulit yan, at andyan yan sa Twitter natin, pa-follow sa Twitter, mas maraming balura dyan sa Twitter kaysa sa Facebook. Kaya mabait na ang Facebook sa akin, nadaanan ko na yung Twitter. At surprisingly, yung mga nagbabash sa akin sa Twitter ay hindi yung mga usual trolls natin, meta natin dito. Actually, medyo yung mga pa-woke from the other side. But anyways, mamaya na tayo dyan. Huwag tayo gumawa ng ang ganda ng natin dyan, shirt natin. Di ba? Ano lang yan? Pang Green Hills lang yan. Anyways, ito sinabi ni James Jimenez. Substitution on election day is possible only if the candidate to be replaced dies or is disqualified. Right. So, hindi na pwede yung initial prospect na race in the past electoral cycle na pwede ka mag-substitute kung biglang mag-withdraw. So, sabihin natin, tumakbo isang pangalan niya, Zaragoza, sabihin natin, no? Zaragoza. Biglang mag-withdraw yung umaga ng election day. Pwede ba mag-replace yung asawa niya, yung kapatid, basta anyway na, basta kung sino yung parehas ng family name. No? Pwede ba? So, apparently, in this case, mas strict na yung grounds. In fairness naman sa COMELEC, mas strict naman ng grounds. So, pwede lang, if God forbid may nangyari dun sa candidate, or na-disqualify siya. So the only way for President Duterte to still remain in office in one or another is that if someone with a similar family name is disqualified, before election day, etc. So yun. So mukhang very limited na yung room, for the President to still kind of do a kind of a office shopping, no? Parang nag-office shopping sila eh. Mag-ano tayo dyan? VP tayo dyan. Ay, wag ano tayo dyan? Senate tayo dyan. Ay. Kasi sinabi ko noon pa lang, if President Duterte has concerns about what happens the day after he steps down, then, di ba, mayor na siya ulit sa Davao. Now, ibang usapan kung yung mga Davao people, how do you feel about it? I don't wanna preempt you.